Good morning, one and all. I welcome you all to this third video section. And I'm R. Anusha Bhatmavadi, working as an assistant professor in temporary basis in Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli. Next, in Unit 2, these are all the topics which we are going to discuss in this video section. And this is the end of the section. First, unsupervised learning. It is called as self-organized learning, neurobiological learning. The learning algorithm is supplied with a set of rules of local behavior to use to compute an input-output mapping with desirable properties. The term local means that the adjustments of weights are confined to the immediate local neighborhood of the neuron. What is self-organizing maps? SOM. These are a special classes of artificial neural networks which are based on competitive learning. In competitive learning, the output neurons of the computer network compete among themselves to be activated or fired with the result that only one output neuron or one neuron per group is on at one time. The neuron that wins to competitive is called winner talks all neuron or simply a winning neuron. One way of including a winner talks all competition among the output neurons is to use lateral inhibitory connections, that is negative feedback paths between them. So here we also use a negative feedback path, where in the previous sections we will not use the negative feedback path. In SOM, the neurons are placed at the nodes of a lattice that is usually 1 or 2 dimensional. Higher dimensional maps are also possible but not as common. The neurons become selectively tuned to various input patterns or classes of input patterns. That is, the neurons become ordered such that a meaningful coordinate system or different input futures is created over the lattice. A self-organizing map is therefore characterized by the formation of a topographic map of the input patterns, and hence the name self-organizing map. The self-organizing map is inherently non-linear. So next model is coherent model. So what are the characteristics of this model? It captures the essential features of computational maps yet remains computationally tractable. It is more general than the Wilshire-Wonder. It is capable of performing data compression, that is dimensionality reduction. So it belongs to the class of vector coding algorithms. It provides topological mapping that optimally places a fixed number of vectors, that is code inwards, into a higher dimensional input space, thereby facilitating data compression. So it can be derived in two ways. First one is self-organization, that is neurobiological, and second one is vector quantization, so that is communication via the links. So in this, we are using a winning neuron with a two-dimensional array of post-synthesis neurons. So here there is a bundle of synaptic connections from the input to the output, but the output is only the winning neuron. Learning algorithm. It starts by initializing the synaptic weights by small random values so that no prior order is imposed on the future map. Then performs the following three processes. First one is competition, second is cooperation, and third one is synaptic adaptation. So what is competition? For each input pattern, neurons compute a discriminant function. The particular neuron with the largest value is declared winner. What is cooperation? The winning neuron determines the spatial location of a topological neighborhood of excited neurons, thereby providing the basis for cooperation among such neighboring neurons. What is synaptic adaptation? It is an adjustments applied to the synaptic weights of the excited neurons such that the response of the winning neuron is enhanced for similar input patterns. Competition process. Suppose the m is the dimension of the input space, then x is equal to x1, x2 up to xm of time t. If I is the number of neurons in the output layer, then the synaptic weight vector of each neuron is wj. Here the weight is intimated by the value w. Now we should compute the product wtx for each neuron and select the largest one. This is equivalent to computing Ix is equal to minimum x minus weight. Therefore, Ix is the index of the particular neuron that satisfies this condition is called the best matching or winning neuron of the vector. Next, cooperative process. The winning neuron locates the center of a topological neighborhood of cooperating neuron at distance dj, I. We may assume that the topological neighborhood function hj, I satisfies the neighborhood hj I is symmetric around the winner neuron and the amplitude of hj, I decreases monolithically with increasing in dj. So the height is decreases monolithically where there is an increase in the distance. So here the winner neuron is located in the center of the other neurons. Next, adaptive process. First, we modify the Hebbian learning to overcome steady building by including a forgetting term g y of j into wj, that is delta w is equal to neta yjx minus g of yj into wj. Here neta is the learning rate where w is the weight. Two phases in this adaptive process. First one is self-organizing or ordering phase and second one is conversion phase. So what is self-organizing? It takes a long iteration process, more than 1000. Then we can carefully choose the parameters of neta that start at the 0.1 and ends above the 0.01. And what is conversion phase? The learning rate and the Gaussian spread have small fixed values during the execution of SOM. So this is a learning algorithm as we studied in the previous video. First we have to initialize the weight randomly and the second step is to sampling. Sampling means you have to draw a sample X randomly according to a certain probability. And the third step is similarity matching. So we have to find the best matching, that is a winning neuron according to the input. And the fourth step is to weights update. We have to adjust the synaptic weight of all excited neurons. Then this step has to be continued. This 2, 3 and 4 steps had to be continued according when we reach the desired output. This is then our computer experimented output. So the input distribution output will be looks like that when the time, that is the initial weight, will be the second diagram and the ordering phase will be the third diagram and the convergence phase will be the last final diagram. Next, ART network. ART stands for Adaptive Resonance Theory. This is invented by Stephen Grossberg in 1976. ART represents a family of neural networks. A basic ART system is an unsupervised learning model. The term resonance refers to resonant state of a neural network in which a category prototype vector matches close enough to the current input vector. ART network consists of an input layer and an output layer. Bottom-up weights are used to determine output layer candidates that may best match the current input. Top-down weights represents the prototype for the cluster defined by each output neuron. A close match between input and prototype is necessary for categorizing the input. Finding this match can require a multiple single exchanges between the two layers in both directions until the described resonance is established or a new neuron is added. So this is the basic art network architecture. As we see in the theory, there is a recognizing field that layer is called as an F2 layer, and there is a comparison field which is used to compare the normalized input uh, and the output, the partial output. So that layer is called as an F1 layer. Normalized input is the input what we have given to the system, and there is a parameter called rho, that is an reset module. This is a parameter which the partial outputs are stored, and this is used for the comparison process. And if the output is not valid with the given input data, then we have to reset the output that produced in the parameter section. So the basic art system is unsupervised learning model. It typically consists of a comparison field, a recognition field composed of neurons, a vigilance parameter rho, and a reset module. So comparison field, it takes the input vector and transfer it to its best match in the recognition field. In best match is a single neuron whose set of weight most closely matches the input vector. Recognition field, each recognition field neuron outputs a negative signal proportional to that neuron's quality of match to the input vector to each of the other recognition field neurons and inhibits their output accordingly. Then vigilance parameter, here it is denoted by the rho. After the input vector is classified, a reset model compares the strength of the recognition match to a vigilance parameter. This vigilance parameter has considerable influence on the system. Reset model. This reset model compares the strength of the recognition match of the vigilance parameter rho. If the vigilance threshold is met, then the training compensates. This is an algorithm. First we give a new pattern, then it is categorized categorized into two types. First one is known and second one is unknown. If the category is recognized, then the given categorization is recognized and then compared to the desired output. Incoming pattern matches with sorted cluster templates. If close enough to stored template joins best matching cluster, weights are adapted. If not, a new cluster is initialized with pattern as template. There are two types of art. First one is unsupervised arts and second one is supervised arts. So art 1 is art 1, art 2, art 3 and fuzzy art are comes under the category of unsupervised art, and art map, fuzzy art map comes under the supervised art type. So what is art 1? It is the simplest variety of art network accepting only the binary inputs. And what is art 2? It is an extend network capabilities to support continuous inputs. Art 3 is refinement of both models. Fuzzy art, it implements fuzzy logic into art's pattern recognition. Art map is also known as predictive art, combines two slightly modified art 1 or art 2 units into a supervised learning structure. And what is fuzzy art map? Is merely an art map using fuzzy art units resulting in a corresponding decrease in efficiency. Operational phases. As we studied in the operation, all the first stage is initialization, and second one is recognition, third one is comparison, and fourth one is searching. So what is initialization? Before starting, all the weight vectors b comma t and the vigilance parameter must be set to initialize the value. Recognition, input vector is applied to initiate recognition phase. And what is comparison? At the point a feedback signal from recognition layer cause G1 to go to 0. And searching, when similarity of winning neuron is greater than vigilance, then no search is required, otherwise stored pattern must be searched. Applications of art: mobile robot control, facial recognition, land over classification, target recognition, medical diagnosis, and signature verification are the real time applications of art network. So, this is the end of a section, and thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.